the good is that which preserves and benefits rather than corrupts and dissolves.
Yes.
And so when I look out onto the world today, I see all these nation states bound together, right, in the unity of their monetary system. But the whole is very fragmented, right? Where there's a lot of conflict and animosity and all of that. So we haven't found something more fundamental, I guess, to really unify us. And there's a quote by Ayn Rand I'll read too. She says, "Whenever destroyers appear among men, they start by destroying money. For money is men's protection and the base of a moral existence." So another way that I've said this before is, the integrity of civilization or the integrity of any of these little nation states, it's absolutely bound to the integrity of their money. If a country, hyperinflates their currency, then what happens? Well, they adopt someone else's money or they get taken over or whatever. So yes, there's this, I think a connection here between goodness, unity being kind of absolute, right? Almost to the point where we're calling it, in Pearl's language, God in a way, right? Whatever binds that hierarchy together.
Yes.
And the importance of money, and again, just Bitcoin here is like, it's the first money we've ever had that has an absolutely fixed supply. So there's another connection there between the absolute. It's like, yes, we've never made something that exhibits any absolute property at all.
Yeah.
But it could be, the visualization I have is like, we're getting one layer deeper, one layer closer to the good, maybe in this money that can bind global civilization together in some absolute way. So maybe it's almost like a money that's closer to the Platonic form of goodness, and that it's absolute and unchangeable. And to get back to this phrase, right, it preserves and benefits rather than corrupts and dissolves. So
it would at least be an argument that, yeah, what you just said, that Bitcoin is a better kind of money because it most implements, or better term, realizes the goodness of money.
yes.
And insofar as that argument is correct, and again, we've talked about it a lot, so I'm not trying to bring that whole discussion up again. I'm saying, like, it's a good proposal, right? Insofar as that argument is correct, then what you basically said is there is, a moral obligation to move, to change our currency in that way. So if you think that currency or money is a binder, an integrator of civilization, and then there are instances of money that are closer to the Platonic form, as we have been talking about it here, then you have a moral argument as to why a change of currency should be made. Now, I have one. This is a digressive question. I think we covered it before, which is, do you think that money is, money is obviously not necessary to civilizations, because we had all the Bronze Age civilizations.
Right. It's indispensable, not necessary.
It's indispensable, not necessary. Do you think that, and I agree with that, do you think that indispensability is irremovable, or is it possible that society or civilizations could be reorganized, that we go not pre-money, I'm not saying that, but we go post-money? Is that that's an open question. I don't have any ideas one way or the other. I'm asking you what you think about that.
That would be, obviously a speculation, because we've never seen that at all.
Yes.
The only comment I could make that might be helpful is the same. You could say the same question almost by saying, are we ever going to get post-scarcity, post-economic scarcity? Because so long as there's economic scarcity, you have to resolve disputes over scarce resources. Ultimately, you can do that with contract or conflict, right? You can fight over it, or you can have a contract, which money is basically just a social contract.
Yes.
All of that, along with the rule of law and all these other things, property rights, etc. But if we ever invented, I don't know, like free energy or 0 point energy or almost free energy, that economic scarcity could go. I don't think it ever goes away completely, because the human heart has unlimited wants, right? You could
Yeah,
give us
yeah,
everything imaginable and we probably still want more, but you could take
yeah,
it to where it's almost non-existent. And at that point, money might just lose its relevance to a large extent, because
right.
I don't know, we'd have some, I mean, it would be one heck of a breakthrough though. I don't know what this would be like.
Well, it's a Star Trek universe. I get it.
Yes,
Right.
yes, basically
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. All right.
So could
I
we
didn't
get
want
post
to.
money? I would say, yeah, if we can, to the degree we can get post scarcity, we could get post money.
Right, right. Okay, I just wanted
Yeah.
to ask you that question. I was
Yeah.
interested in what you had to say. We
No,
don't have to stick to digression. I just wondered.
yeah, I appreciate it. It's a good question. Fun to think about, but we have a ways to go, as they say.
Yeah. Yes.